My father, he was also a climbing Sherpa. His last expedition was in 1982. It was a Spanish group expedition on Everest. At that time, he died above Camp 2. Because of my father's death, we had a big problem in our family. Life is quite expensive in Namche. My mother, she was really uneducated, and my sister and myself, we were quite young. That's why we settled down to Kathmandu since then, to have cheaper and better life.
After leaving Tengboche and its famous monastery, the trail heads significantly higher. Adjusting to the altitude is an important aspect of traveling in Nepal, but it is not the only one.
To educate our clients for safety, we advise them not to smoke during the trek, not to drink alcohol, not to eat foods from the local places, always to wash their hands so that they don't get sick.
As if adapting to less oxygen was not enough, hikers also need to be extremely careful with the food and the fluid they consume. Harmful bacteria and viruses thrive at these altitudes, and many travelers have seen their journey ruined by severe dysentery. Interestingly, Sherpas seem little affected by these organisms.
I like this trek because it's not very hard like big mountains. It's just one day climbing, and it's not very difficult to climb. It's easy. I like it. Here we are at Chukung at the altitude of 4,730 meters. This town is the last town before Olympic base camp, and my friend JJ is getting a little headache because of the altitude and the chill wind, and I'm going to get some garlic soups for him. I hope it helps him. Hey JJ, how do you feel after today's trek?
Well, my eyes are burning, I don't know why.
Maybe the wind. And look behind, I'm just gonna put one drop. JJ has a nap and he's feeling better now, and tomorrow we're gonna have rest day to climatize, and we're gonna go to climb a small hill up on the left. It's called Chukungri. It's about 5,500 meters.
I used to do only trekking before, and my mother, myself, my sister, we were all happy. But after getting married, after having a daughter, the money was not enough. So I have to change my profession and I have to go for climbing. And these days I do more climbing than trekking.
Yeah, Lakpo is a nice guy. He loves me and takes care of me and Nimi too. He loves his daughter very much. He's nice. He's understanding. He supports me what I want. When he's on the process of climbing, we are just getting stressed and just hearing the news. Maybe the God may support him, and we pray to God, may he get success and return back safely, and just looking forward to meet him.
Earlier in spring, Lakpa successfully reached the summit of Everest for the second time. Despite their incredible resistance and adaptation, Sherpas aren't immune to the effects of high altitude.
The climb on Everest was great. It was very hard. It was very challenging.
Because the altitude affected his judgment, Lakpa left Camp 4 at 26,000 feet the morning of his summit attempt, without water or sun protection. When he returned to camp, he suffered severe dehydration and second-degree burns on his face. More dangerous jobs translate to higher income, but also to higher risks that could compromise their family's future. This is a delicate balancing act which each Sherpa needs to resolve. Many have died by misjudging these risks. As Lakpa and his client are about to leave Chukung, a cloudless sky reveals a formidable landscape. Dwarfing everything around, Ama Dablam, with its 25,000-foot high summit, may be the next big challenge for JJ. But first, he needs to make it to the top of Island Peak. Today's stage will lead them to Island Peak Base Camp, their final destination before their summit attempt.
When I stay away from my family, from my daughter, my wife, my mother, my sister, as days goes on and as the summit attempt comes closer, I feel very sad and not spending time with my daughter. But I have no choice. I have to go away to make money for them, and everything what I'm doing is for them. Then I think it's okay.
I think JJ gonna be, he will do his best for this trek, and even he never been in any mountains, I'm gonna give him some lessons in the base camp about the gears and about the ropes. I hope he will make it. It's nice.
Before the sun sets, Lakpa hurries to train JJ on fixed rope ascent techniques. Tomorrow, JJ will use these techniques to climb the last steep and frozen leg of the trail, so it is critical that he remembers these few but important routines.
Okay, now.
As JJ struggles to breathe at more than 16,000 feet during his practice, many thoughts and doubts are probably rushing through his mind. How will he react 5,000 feet higher? Is he sufficiently prepared physically?
Nice. Yeah, slowly. Slowly.
After a quick breakfast, Lakpa and JJ waste no time to head out for the trail. Although the trail is clear of snow until the last portion of the climb, they need to be at the top of Island Peak by 9 a.m. to take advantage of the best snow conditions. As the first light of dawn pushes through the ridges and peaks around them and they approach the 19,000-foot mark, JJ seems to be losing steam and shows signs of extreme fatigue. While JJ has hiked at high altitude in the past, today he has climbed nearly 2,000 feet higher than in any previous trip.
We started this morning at 3 o'clock, and JJ got tired of climbing this rocky trail, this steep rocky trail, and he's also not used to with these plastic boots on these rocky, tricky trails. So he changed his mind to make summit. Now he wants to go back. So we are turning down.
So I thought that Iron Peak was a lot more easier because people talk about this peak as a trekking peak, but in fact it is a lot more than that. And it's far beyond my reach. So I think it's better come down safely than take some useless risks.
JJ will have to come back better prepared. His goal of reaching the summit is over for now. In only a few days, they will reach Lukla and fly back to Kathmandu, where Lakpa won't allow himself to rest since he will have barely enough time to regroup for his next contract.